So, there's hundreds of guides online about the first area of the game. And not any but the Kuttenberg area. This guide, I guess, will show you, once you are here, mainly in the city, on how to get good armor, I'd say. Maybe better armor than what you start out with. If you've done the Truscoot's stuff, the Truscoot's all way to make money by robbing the armory. This is sort of similar, but not really. You won't, if you're like me and don't have a high thievery skill, stealth skill, or lockpicking skill, or pickpocketing skill, then this will basically be a method where you won't really need to do any of that. If you're lucky, you won't do it at all. So once you begin here on Kuttenberg, this is where I'll begin. But once you're here, follow this road, and there'll be a whole area with blacksmiths and armourers. There's also a weaponsmith here, but I haven't checked out his rares that much to see how good his stuff is. At this point in the game, we probably have Serv-6 sword, so you probably won't need anything else. But if you begin here, go up here, and this armor right here sells a bunch of armor and shields and stuff like that. I'll show you how to get there right now. So this is how you begin. You'll probably either be facing this tent or facing this way, I don't know. But once you here, turn to the left and then just follow this road. And once you follow this road, you'll see a sign on the right that displays armor. If you haven't done a certain quest, there will be a guy standing out front asking for a sword fight you. But, yeah. So this is the sign. I need to change out of my armor because I'll get caught. But through this door is where the armor is.
Clear off, you yokel.
And I'll show you these wares.
Show me.
As you can see, here's a bunch of shields, a bunch of helmets and gambeson, hats, chainmail, brigadines, I don't know how to say those, these gauntlets. These seem to be the only gauntlets he has. Don't know how good they are, but this is all the stats. Just to show you. Black armor, horse armor. I think this is, I don't know. bunch of crafting materials as well as lockpicks and armour kits. He won't have, for me, he won't have any money because I stole it all from him.
Maybe next time
but,
then.
Yeah, you can also, like this stuff here too that you can steal, but I wouldn't recommend that. So when I first tried this method out, I discovered this myself. I tried to come back here and through this door at the early morning when no one was up. But this door is locked and it is a very hard lock. So if you don't have the skill, or if you're like me, you just don't really mess around with lockpicking, I wouldn't recommend it. Do it this way. Close this door if you like. Don't have to if you don't want to. It will probably be closed. It will probably be closed anyway. Come through this door here. It's just up the hall. You can close this door if you want, but no one comes back here from what I assume. Through this door. Again, close the door if you want. I believe no one I don't think anyone will know that this door is open. This door, I believe, is open from the last time I did it. So, like, no one noticed that I was there. This leads to the basement. And once you're in the basement, wait until after midnight, because that's where everyone is asleep, basically. And I will show you where everything would be. It was for me the first time I did this, and it will probably be in a different chest the second time you do it, but I'll show you the chest that it is in. It'll probably be in a second chest close by though. So once you're here, once it's after midnight, if you put on your stealth clothes or just take off your boots like I am, and go up the stairs, go the same way you went, how we got here, so through this door and through this door. But for me, this door will be unlocked because I unlocked it. And for you, hopefully, it's in this, everything will be in this chest. But it is a very hard lock, and yeah, it will either be in this chest or this chest here. I've tried to do this 3 times now, so it's probably been over a dozen times now, so it will probably, so for me, it's in this chest. You come up here, close the door, come up here, and usually there'll be someone else sleeping here, but this time the armour is sleeping here. If you don't have a high pickpocketing skill, knock him out. I wouldn't recommend killing anyone. I don't know what happens if you kill anyone, but I just don't recommend it. And the keys will be here. There's also some caution if you want to take it. Take both of the keys and come back down here. Now this probably won't be a as easy as it is for me in this video, but I'll show you what to do before I unlock this chest. So if the armour isn't sleeping here, come into this room, go over to this guy and knock him out. Someone will come downstairs and wake him up, and then basically just hide. I hid behind here and just wait for them to wake up, realize that they are robbed, and they will move away. And then someone else will sleep here. Hopefully it's the armor, but it could be someone else. So just, if it is, I don't know what to tell you. But for me, like I said, the armor as rares will be in this chest, and you can decide on what you want, what you like. I mainly went off the most expensive stuff, but I took all of it. This time I took everything. This time I'll just take some of those, take some of these materials, the copper, the skin, and the lockpicks maybe, and then basically after that leave, basically, just leave. Because it's after midnight, grab a torch. Now you can change until what you were in before this, but if you took everything like I did the first time, go to this entrance, and because you'll be so overloaded you won't be able to do anything. The first time I did it was I was about 100 and not 600 and something over my weight limit, so I made the very long walk to the Devil's Den. I don't know if anywhere in the city in Kuttenberg itself if there is an area where like you can stash your stuff, but for me the closest thing that I knew was the Devil's Den. Henry will probably be tired, so what I did was, once I got here to this town here, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it, there's a tavern here, and I spent the night at this tavern, and then I made it the rest of the way to the Devil's Den. Once once you get to the Devil's Den, which, just give me a moment, I'm gonna get this. But once you get to the Devil's Den,
You silly doggy.
once you get to the Devil's Den, I believe this point in the story, if you're at this point in the story, you can, at a certain point in the story, you can go anywhere. I believe you can go anywhere in this tavern. So, but I haven't really tried. I don't know. I don't know. So once you get to the Devil's Den, turn down here, and turn down here into the basement. This chest, I believe, is an easy lock. But I also believe that it doesn't have a lock at all. You can put everything that you have in here, including like I suppose, like if you don't want, excluding the things you want to wear, or if you just want to sell it all, but it's all up to you. And there's also an onion if you want an onion, but yeah, like there's also, there wasn't for me, but there's also about 950 groschen in that chest where that armour is, in the chest where you get all the armour. But yeah, I hopefully explained this the best I could. I love this game, so like I thought I discovered this today, so I thought I'd show everyone. I don't know how many people on the internet has shared something similar to this. I know there's a bunch of stuff about the first area, but the second area, from what I understand, there's almost close to nothing. So I hope this helped, I guess. I hope this helped you out if you watch it. But yeah, I hope this helped you out and all the other stuff. But yeah, that's really it. So I guess that's the end of the video. You can go now.